Okay, section 6, again, it's nothing more than grade C. You are, what are we doing in section 6? You're doing statistical measures, so frequency distributions, charts, very simple things. The hardest thing is grouped frequency distribution, so you've got group data like what you see there on the screen. So that's data in groups. You can find the mean, the mode, the median of group data if you want to do that. That's all there is to it really. It's over in a few pages, nothing beyond grade C. If I do fancy the question in the assess, that's question 9, you can see there. There's two things, it's got a little twist to it, it's got some percentages involved in it, which is an unusual little question. So, the length of political speeches, 40 of them actually, in 1900 in the House of Commons is given in the table below. So the total straight away I know it's 100 speeches. Incidentally, the background is the sky coming back from Fuerteventura back to London. It's somewhere over Europe, looking out over the clouds, and I sort of caught the sunset there. Looks quite nice. So I know straight away the total is 40 speeches, it says so. So I haven't got to sort of worry about having to add that up later on. So what have I got to do now? By 2008, the mean speech length was 45% longer than back here in 1900. So estimate the mean speech for 2008. Well, I can't do that directly. I don't have the figures. However, I can relate it back to the speech length, the mean speech length in 1900. How do you work out the mean of group data? Well, it would be the midpoint times the frequency. I think I come over here because it looks a little bit darker, doesn't it? Now, never copy out the table and expect to get marks, but you can do the midpoint times the frequency, and that shorthand is acceptable because you're about to show the examiner what you mean by midpoint times frequency. So between 10 and 20 I've got 7 speeches, 10 and 20 minutes. So the midpoint is going to be 15 and the frequency is 7. Next one, between 20 and 30, I have a midpoint of 25 minutes and I've got 8 speeches there. Next one, 35 lots of 16. Next one, 45 lots of 6, and the last one, 55 as a midpoint times 2. Let's just get the total length of all 40 speeches together. So 7/15, let's do that quickly. 7/15's 105 minutes. 25/8, I think that comes to 200 by the look of it. Yep. 35/6's 16's rather times 16. That's going to give us 560 minutes worth of speeches, that little lot. 6:45s, do that quickly with the machine. 270 minutes. Last one, 2:55s, 110 minutes. Let's get the grand total. 105 plus 200 plus 560 plus 270 plus 110. Altogether we have 1,245 minutes worth of speeches. Now let's just get the mean, put it over here. The mean's going to be total length of time giving fine sounding speeches divided by 40 speeches. We're going to find the mean time. So here we go. 1245, divide that by 40. That gives us an average speech of 31.13 minutes. Just going to 2 decimal places there. Not sure if I can justify that, but I've got 13.125, so 13 is good enough. Now, back to 2008. The mean speech was 45% longer than 1900. 45% longer means I take my 31.13 minutes and multiply that by 1.45. This is the interesting bit. We're using multipliers in a group data situation. So by multiplying by 1.45, I'm working out 100% of the 13.13, and the 45% is incorporated within that 1.45. So using a multiplier, we get it in one go. 31.13 minutes, olden days, times 1.45, nearer to today, and the average length of speech is 45.14 minutes. Is that alright? And this is the bit I wanted to focus on because we got this sort of demonstration with the foundation videos anyway. And that's it for section 6. That's all we really need to do. There's nothing more challenging there at all. Again, go back to your foundations.